100,000 files completed in a span of 4 months.
140 systems identified in 2 weeks.
140 resources identified within 45 days.
Quality was improved from 70 to 85%.
I am really excited to talk to you about what the NAB and the Genpact teams did within a brief period of 5 months. And I'm really pleased to see what the teams have done together, both onshore and offshore. Starting with the time when the initial conversations happened with Gary Forrest and Gary Howard in terms of how do we really kickstart this project, what are some of the key initiatives we should look at, how will we hire people, what will be the process manual, etc. It got translated into very, very firm and quick action within a period of a few weeks when we had Graham and Brian from the NAB team here in Jaipur, and they trained the Genpact team as we were just scaling up. A lot of credit goes to our HR and hiring team along with the operating managers to hire the right kind of people who were able to quickly learn a process which was getting developed as we speak, and really able to adapt themselves to the day-to-day changes from a change from 5 to 5 and really come out winners in terms of the quality, in terms of the throughput, in terms of the accuracy, and in terms of the timeliness of response. The key mantra for success was it was a one-team effort.
So hiring 140 resources within a span of 6 weeks is a difficult task. If we have to make it happen, then we'll have to, open this requirement to all the channels like vendor, employee referral, job sites, and even hiring candidates from outside Jaipur.
I'm a commerce graduate and I have got 2 years of work experience.
Provisioning is always a very critical part when it comes to short-term projects like LPC. The general time frame of completing the provisioning is 3 to 4 weeks, but we agreed upon that we complete it in 2 weeks of time so that it doesn't hamper much when it comes to delivering the targets, production, accuracy, and the learning phase.
Training was one aspect we had to plan in detailed precision since project quality was dependent on this. WebEx sessions across 3 weeks from NAB were organized for knowledge transfer, which helped us create subject matter experts, amongst which the best were picked to become trainers. We designed a customized training plan for 3 weeks for the new hires and carried out multiple training batches simultaneously. And we also had our SMEs, Brian and Adi, traveling from onshore teams here, which became instrumental in driving process expertise and enhancing process knowledge.
The goal in terms of project throughput numbers was really huge in front of us, and we knew that it would be a steep chase to reach there while maintaining the best of our quality. But since the goal and targets were in front of us, the effective planning was also there. One of our strategies was to utilize the spare capacity in other businesses like retail doc prep team and business banking express application entry team. A lot of individuals were cross-trained from these two businesses, and these individuals helped us a lot in churning major amount of volume.
As they say that every challenge has one or the other solution, it was time to toughen up the screws and ensure the accuracy was the paramount. For this, we had to take a few measures. One of them was the SME support. I think that was the best thing to happen to the project. With 2 people traveling from the onshore teams, helped us not only develop the process knowledge but also helped us bridge the cultural gaps. Second thing that we did was the gauge issues, which was solved through the WebEx sessions. I think the MSJ teams and the MSA teams were pretty instrumental in conducting these sessions on the daily basis for an hour or 2 and ensuring that all the process knowledge gaps that existed in the initial phases of the project were plugged in and all the information was passed on to the training team to ensure all the new batches were properly trained on that. There were a few other levers which were also pulled, and one of them was the accuracy contest, which was specifically designed to help people come up the learning curve and also keep them motivated at any point in time. The knowledge assessment test was also designed to help people retain the process accuracy, and the reiteration of the top errors in the daily buzz helped us improve on the overall accuracy, plus also ensure that people are retaining the knowledge that was transferred to them.
When I heard of LPC, it was just a word in a normal project for me. When I came in, I understood that there were so many challenges and learnings in it. I am glad to be a part of a LPC and really happy.
Since the day I have joined, everybody was talking about LPC. I knew this is something big. Being new, I was apprehensive of the contribution the project demanded. But we were lucky that we have got the best of the trainers to help us in understanding the minuscule of the process and develop us into a confident performers.
Hi team, this is just a short message to thank you all for the work you did on the loan purpose code remediation work. Back in July when we were first asked to do this work, this was a significant ask that was placed upon us, and we in NAB knew that this would be a real challenge for us. And the first place we turned for help with the work was Genpact. The way that you went about recruiting people, bringing them on board, training them and developing a level of knowledge around what was quite a complex process with a fair degree of ambiguity and not necessarily with very clear work instructions was absolutely phenomenal. The ask itself was for 40,000 accounts to be reviewed by the end of July, 140,000 by September and 300,000 by the end of December. And I'm really pleased to say that that work will come to an end sometime mid-December, a couple of weeks in advance of the deadline. That's an awesome effort. We really do appreciate the time, the investment that you made in helping us out with this piece of work. And rest assured that we in NAB will talk about this for a long time to come, and it really is a massive endorsement for all of the people involved, both onshore in NAB and also the people offshore in Genpact. So on behalf of the NAB leadership team, thank you very much.
Mortgage data project was first of its type regulatory work given to Genpact by NAB. It was a difficult task given that we had no SOPs and we had to hire and train 140 resources within 6 weeks' time. A very big thank you to my team, Manan, Pradeep, Chirag, Parul, Sonam, Naresh and Rishabh. All of you made us proud. Thank you.
Good morning. How are we doing today? Good. Good. To start with the bus today, we have a great achievement story. Can you see the success story here?
Yeah. Yes.
So we have completed 100,000 files today.
There is a team award for lending service remediation team. Can I request the team leaders to collect the award?